gonna start. All right, let's go. 1.6 is this? It's higher than the last one? Or
no, I think it's 11.
11 sure do? Okay. Last one was 11.6. Oh wait, did I move it? No, I guess that's how it is. Hey there guys, this is Darwin with Scott with another review, my friend Scott, and this is Lost Abbey's Serpent Stout. This is an 11% Imperial Stout from Lost Abbey from California, and I don't think I've actually reviewed a beer from them on my channel, so let's dig into this Imperial Stout. Slightly bigger, right? 11%, so it's slightly higher than the 10% for some Imperial Stouts, so aroma. What do you get?
Let's look at coffee in the front.
I get a lot of like boozy dark fruit,
Yeah, definitely.
like a alcohol soaked plum raisin, roasted malt, a bit of like umami.
Yeah, definitely maybe. Some roast and umami. Yeah, I can see that.
It smells alcoholic to me. I don't know. Anyway, cheers. Nice mouthfeel. Medium plus.
Yeah, definitely.
Almost full, like around there. What do you get on the flavor?
Not a lot of sweetness. Definitely one of the more bitter stouts.
Not a lot of sweetness. You're correct on that. But you do get an essence of like, I get an essence of dark fruit throughout.
Yeah, but it's
like
not,
the dried plum or date.
It's not like molasses or like a maltiness
or like a milk cocoa chocolate kind of. It's not a fudgy kind of flavor.
No, it's bitter chocolate.
A lot of roasted coffee, bitter roast, right?
You like that roasty kind of flavor. Mm-hmm. And then as we started this cold, as it's warmed up, the mouthfeel has definitely become a lot velvety. All the good stuff.
When this was cold, it was around a medium mouthfeel, like slightly disappointing. This is a lot better now. For me, this beer is predominant. Like, there's a good amount of like dark fruit, a lot of bitterness of like roast and coffee, hint of sweetness from like a little bit of chocolate on that like side palate, and then there's that like a bit of like licorice on that back end. It sticks on the tongue, a bit of like bitterness that sort of dries out of that bitterness. Yeah. Well, what else? Do you have any thoughts left?
Overall, I'd say it's one of the better Imperial Stouts you're going to find.
Yeah, I certainly believe so. I was saying earlier that, like, this is something, if you get distribution, you should be able to find it on the shelf. Unfortunately, they do not actually distribute that much. Yeah. But, it's like arguably, like, I recently did that, like, Old Rasputin review, which I clearly should. I didn't like it.
Yeah, a lot of Imperial Stouts, in my opinion, you wind up just getting booze on it. It'll be
or
hot.
They're thin. Yeah. Thin is huge. Like, this is actually a good mouthfeel for, like, a shelf.
Like, this is the kind of thing you'd want to barrel age just to see how much more you...
Yes. It's also slightly bigger at 11%. You do get spikes of alcohol, but it's not too noticeable.
It's not heat the way...
Yeah. Actually, arguably, some beers at, like, 9-10% can actually do that. So this beer actually does pretty well. What kind of rating do you want to give this?
I'm going to give this a 94.
Okay. I personally am going to give this a 95. I think it's actually, as I said, one of the better Imperial Stouts you're going to find, non-barrel Imperial Stouts you're going to find. Again, for me, 1050 and Founders Imperial are going to be beers that are going to be above this beer, but there are a lot of beers that I think are like a lot behind us. Maybe like something like
even some of the weaker barrel age, like. I'd rather drink those.
Yeah, like, there's, like, Sierra Nevada Narwhal, there's Old Rasputin, there's, what are some other popular ones? Brooklyn Black Chocolate.
Oh, what's the one from, Victory?
Victory Storm King?
Yeah.
This is a fuller beer, a good amount of flavor. It's just it offers a different experience, whereas some of those other beers that we named, I think, are slightly slightly alcoholic, they're going to be slightly thin. They're going to be slightly lacking in flavor. This is a full, complete Russian Imperial Stout experience, up there.
Yeah, I'd like to see how this would even do in a year later. So
age would definitely help this. I think it's a slightly, like, not cohesive beer yet. A lot of flavors sort of can, like, meld and, like the alcohol can hide a bit.
Mellows a little bit.
Yeah. So, until next time, guys, cheers. This is Darwin and Scott. Until later. Next time.
This is Darwin and Scott.